My name is Freshwater Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're going to be playing the Defect Ascension 6. Enemies in X3 combats have 1 HP. It is not possible for that to snipe out 2 elites, but gosh, there's some nice paths here. Woo! We'll still take it. Alright. What do I want to go with? I want to take Barrage. No, I want to take White Noise, sorry. But Cool-Headed or Barrage is the safest option. Fine, I'll take a Barrage. Let's just offer up a normal strike. Do I want to go for a shot for a removal? Yeah, could get Capacitor here as well. Didn't get Capacitor, but Ball Lightning Barrage could be a plan. Sure. Sure, I'll just amp up my aggression here at the start. Even take a Cold Snap. Ooh, get the Relic on the first roll there. Do quite love that. That is the Lantern. Gain energy on the first turn of each combat. Let's say 1 energy. Peace Pipe. You can now remove cards from your deck at rest sites. Alright, things are getting kind of nutty now. I'll take the White Noise. Now, it's just about whether or not I want to go for a bunch of upgrades or a bunch of removals. I'm going to go for a bunch of removals. I'm going to get like every strike out of my deck right now. Bottled Lightning, upon pick up, choose skill. Start each combat with that in your opening hand. I'll do that, and I'll put the Zap in my opening hand so that my Barrage is now better. Just remove another strike. I just mega upgraded the strikes in my deck, basically. Cool. We roll and get 100 gold. If you roll the money on this wheel on the first floor, you get 100. Second floor, 200. Third floor, no guesses for what you get there. No points for guessing, rather. That's right, 400 gold. That's, of course, what you guessed, right? It is 300, don't worry. Claw Darkness Loop. No, we'll pass. Get to instantly remove 1 target from the field. It's like a 50-50. We kill the backliner here. Damn, almost. Alright, fair in a bottle, as well as... I want another Cold Snap. I'll take a second Cold Snap. I'll take a second Ball Lightning, but that's it, damn it. Then we're done here, you hear me? Never lucky. Okay. That was a little bit more lucky. And now we can just strike, zap, Barrage, and watch the enemy die next turn. No need for any of that right now, and Toke to remove our final strike. We do need to start upgrading cards as well, but whew, the deck just got a lot better over the course of this floor. Yeah, I'm probably not splitting the enemy before they do their first attack. Oh, perfect! Just buffer this hit. Excellent. Cold Snap, Barrage. Worse splits to be had. Although that one was pretty damn bad right there. Okay, 18 on the back line. Enemy is exactly splitting this turn, which is the worst that possibly could have happened there. That's okay. I think we'll still be fine over the course of this entire fight, but yikes, still. Do just need another target removed from the field. Okay, especially if I can prevent myself from ever being weakened again, that would be just lovely. Okay, here's our turn to do as good a split as we possibly can, and that's a pretty good split right there. Essence of Steel, as well as Echo Form, Meteor Strike, Bias Cognition. We don't end fights fast enough to use Bias Cognition, and we don't use our orbs as like a primary form of damage. It's actually, they just do kind of like secondary damage, and we also have the barrages to do the primary damage right now, so it's Echo Form. And then definitely Cursed Key for the extra energy. So, I just care about hitting... Oh my god, there is such a good line here. I just care about hitting as many rest sites as I possibly can. Get all the upgrades that I can possibly get. That will be good. So I make sure to use the plated armor potion here. And the reason I've made sure that I do that is because I already have 3 potions. So all of my slots are already full. Wow, we're actually not even going to be able to kill here. If only we drew another another attacking card. Lame, you get to run away with some more money. Trey lame. Another copy of White Noise. I really, really, really do like White Noise. Does need to be upgraded to actually be, you know, super effective though. Okay. Echo Form. So I gotta remember I have Echo Form because I always forget that I have Echo Form. Do I have Echo Form? I think I should just double up on the defense. Get out absolutely as much defense as I possibly can here. Yep, I immediately forgot that I had Echo Form, by the way, just in case. Just in case you thought that I'd gotten better at the game. No. Afraid not. Focus Potion is a great pickup here. Take nothing else, though. I think this fight is probably going to be short enough that I can... Damn it! 50-50 on that lightning was against me. Okay, so now we have Echo Form already up. Just go for the attacks. Definitely didn't need to put 2 days into my deck right there, and it could end up costing me the fight. Never mind. Poison Potion. Another barrage? No, it has to be the chill there, definitely. Vajra started his combo with 1 strength. That is 3 extra damage per barrage. It's pretty good. Removing another card from the deck is obviously something I'm super interested in doing. I kind of want to get the dual cast out of the deck because I'm not going to upgrade it. So I'm spending so much of my time removing cards from my deck instead. Ooh. Alright, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. So now we just need to make sure that this run lives. So I'm actually going to start resting. Because the Vajra and Shuriken mean that the barrage can be my primary source of damage dealing. Like, that's a completely viable way to deal with this now. Beautiful. Double up on chill didn't really help me. Right, I'll leave chill in the deck. Having it when the enemy summons minions in AoE is going to be really good. I'd love to, like, double a white noise, double another white noise here. But if I double a ball lightning, I can get an extra point of strength. And that strength directly translates into extra damage. So I can double Echo Form here. And then double zap, double barrage. It's pretty good. Nice. Gets us out of the fight quite quickly. Goodbye, minions. And hello to Ancient T-Set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. Do quite like that. Again, have to rest because we have another elite in another space. Blood Vial versus Sapphire Key. Unfortunately, we also pick up the Pain here. I have to take the Sapphire Key so I can stop opening chests. Really? I'm obliged to play every card in his hand. Damn Pain. Probably gonna trigger the Fairy in a Bottle this fight if I had to guess. Yeah, it prevents 7 damage. Well, actually, it only prevents 5 here. Okay, there's your 24. I'm actually okay with taking the 24 this turn. We're relying on the Fairy in a Bottle to help us heal back up. Okay, so that's 28 incoming. We can double Cold Snap. We die to the final attack here. Come back with 7, and then we can double the barrage to lethal. Bottled Flame. Upon pickup, choose an attack. Start each combo with that in your opening hand. Do I actually want that? Sure. Just put a Cold Snap in my opening hand. Damn it. I really wanted to remove the Pain in this space, but we have another elite fight. And because of the path I took, I can't chicken out of any of these elite fights. Got another elite fight over here anyway. Hopefully I get chill next hand. That's really, really good for us if we do. Didn't get chill, we're now dead. Right? Double play defend, play a single defend. Enemies doing 15 damage, 9. We defend. We will literally live on 1 HP if I don't attack here. But if I barrage twice, I live much more comfortably. Hey, look, it's the chill that I was looking for. Previously, we were no chill, and now we are some chill. Awesome. Remember, we have another elite fight after this, so unfortunately, we aren't out of the woods yet. Not by a long shot. Gold-plated cables. Your rightmost orb triggers its passive an additional time, as well as just a bunch of stuff I can't really take. Again, we'll rest. God, we've got a lot of relics, but oh god, we're definitely gonna die in this fight. I definitely have to play Echo Form. I mean, actually, there's no reason not to, right? So rightmost orb triggers its passive additional time, so the frost will trigger twice here. Need to keep up as many frost orbs as I can at all times. Speaking of, Yeah, I'm kind of obliged just to play every card in this hand. Otherwise, I'm not going to do enough damage to eventually even win this fight. Definitely double the white noise here. Yes, bias cognition. Yes. So that Frost Orb triggering twice is actually really important, so I won't even evoke my Frost Orb. Let's double the Ball Lightning, then Barrage, get the kill. Meat on the Bone! Couldn't have had this earlier! If your HP is at or below 50% in the end of combat, heal for 12 HP. That's another Barrage, probably too much now. Yeah, we're like definitely dead, by the way. I'm gonna rest here, but we are definitely dying in this upcoming boss fight. The fact that we managed to take out all of those elites is just wild, but extremely atypical. I have to leave the chili in the deck here. Do I? Six more damage to do this, but yeah, Defragment is insane. Storm, Defragment, defend. Gave us a lot of defense to do so as well. Oh my god. Again. I do need to farm out that strength while I can on the Shuriken. Because now we're vulnerable. And things like this are going to start happening. Surprisingly good defense for a turn like this. And that's us dead. It's the absolute most defense I can get this turn. I evoke that, I get 6. I don't evoke it, I get 6. Because it triggers twice. We actually probably could have stabilized if we had have lived through those. Literally, if the Cursed Key hadn't have given us pain there, we would have been so much better off. If we got Meat on the Bone as the first relic that we got that floor, rather than rather than Shuriken, we would have been way better off. Like, so many different things could have gone slightly differently, and that run would have taken off ridiculously. I did take a really risky path on that second floor, but for what it's worth, we lived up until the boss. That's still pretty good. It's 4 elites. Whew. Alright. There's a 3 rest 2 elite path on the left. Yeah, it's almost certainly the one I take. Goodbye, Laos. Hello. Nothing. Let's take the 75, just in case this upcoming question mark happens to be a shop. Still like to be able to remove a card. If we had like a single self-repair, that whole chain would have been a lot better as well. Or a capacitor. That would have been lovely too. Now we do have a capacitor. Let's see what we get done with it. Obviously, because I would have had 5 orb slots or 6 on the upgraded capacitor, I could have done a lot more damage. With the barrages, obviously. Alright, Cultist. There's still nothing I want in those. Gotta upgrade the Zap and dual cast as soon as possible. We're gonna have difficulty getting through 2 elites here. Yeah, this is probably like the best elite we could be fighting right now. Ideally, we just play defense and stack up on Zaps. Ow. Stop giving me dual cast in situations where I really ought to be playing it. Oh, double strike. Never mind, that'll do it. Alright, tiny chest. Upon pickup, gain 30 gold. You're 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. I'll take an auto shield just for defense. Rest in this space, because otherwise I die to the upcoming elite. Regal Pillow. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. Somehow I feel like that's going to be important and relevant to us. Somehow. I will literally take in, like, any orb generating cards that had been offered. It's just none have been offered so far. We'll be in this fight for more than 5 turns after this, so keeping the orb rather than dual casting is a better idea for us right now. Dual casted there with the hopes that I was going to hit the frontline sentry at least once. We're going to have to get lucky on our final draw here, otherwise we're just out. Okay. Unfortunately, we're now confused, so it's possible we just draw hands that we can't play. Never mind. It's a hand we can. Yeah, we're dead. Exact damage. 1 HP left on the enemy as well. We had a rest space immediately thereafter. With the Regal Pillow, we would have rested up back to a completely normal position to be in. The problem that we had there is we chose a path with 2 elites, but didn't manage to pick up anything that was going to help us kill those elites. I would have taken Rip and Tear, Sweeping Beam, literally any orb generating card in the entire game, save probably Cool-Headed, because that would kill me against the Gremlin Knob. Defragment, Storm, like I would have taken so many different things there, and none of them decided to show up. I got offered like the same things in a couple of different positions as well. Just a rough time. Take the FTL just for some free damage. Oh, upgrades the zap and the dual cast there. Really good hits. I would have loved to take the runic capacity here. If I knew that this was going to be a store, I probably would have taken the doubt in the previous place. But I didn't know this was going to be a store. I'll be taking Streamline. And a hologram. That'll help us get through elites. Nice. So we actually get 2 free elites here. That's going to be lovely. Data Disc. Start each combat with 1 focus. Another copy of FTL. Upgrade Streamline for 20 damage. Another 3 elite for me. And it's the Emerald elite as well. Bag Preparation. At the start of combat, draw 2 additional cards as well as the Emerald key. White Noise Storm. White Noise Storm. Well, we take the white noises first before we even branch into Storm, right? We're on scale. Started combat with 3 Thorns. Pretty damn impactful. More than happy to take that there. Streamline Strike. No, I'll take the gamble on the white noise. Yeah, okay. Drawing an additional card every single turn is worth that. I should dual cast here. It will shorten the fight by enough to be worth it most of the time here. Cool. Pair. Raise your max HP by 10 on pickup. Should probably just take the Reinforced Body here because we have no defensive cards in this deck yet. Or rather, we haven't picked up any extra defensive cards. Take another boot sequence? Another boot sequence, sorry, to be our first, actually. We definitely want to remove a strike. It's just whether or not we take the boot sequence. I think we do. Because we draw so many cards in our opening hand that we should be able to play kind of like a normal opening hand as well as have this. follow back the FTL. It's the only way I deal any damage this turn. Swift as well as... take a cool-headed. Upgrade it as soon as possible as well. Got him. Goodbye, Jawworm. Hello. Probably nothing. We're well equipped enough for the enemies that we're currently fighting. We don't need to start taking on board cards that are good in the long term, but sorry, good in the short term, but not particularly good in the long term. That's just a great way to make sure that I fizzle out on turns, on Act 2 or 3. I'm gonna hologram back the dual cast, then just dual cast. Keep myself fully defended this turn. There's no need for me to be taking damage here. Alright. Whetstone upon pick up upgrade 2 attacks. We'll make sure that we're not picking up an attack before we take that. And I'll take a sweeping beam. Oh, both FTLs got upgraded. Okay. I wouldn't have, like, targeted them with an upgrade myself, but I'm really glad they got upgraded. Forgot that hologram wasn't upgraded yet. That's why I didn't upgrade cool-headed, rather. Bring back that FTL, use it to draw another card. It's the exact card that I needed not to draw there. Streamline needed to be cycled through this deck a couple times. Here's hoping I get good defense this turn. Did not get good defense this turn. Streamline, dual cast, sweeping beam. Like, it's the best damage that I even could have split the enemy on, so pretty pleased about that. I'll hologram back the streamline, instantly knocking down the backliner here. And now streamline 0 cost as well. Streamline's mainly here for the fact that it'll help us get through the early elites, but might have a position after that. So what, we have 1 orb generator in this deck, so that fission is actually not particularly valuable. We could take the rainbow and then upgrade that. We still don't really have a direction for this deck. We have a lot of value cards. Inserter, every 2 turns, gain 1 orb slot. With that and the data disk, I can start just focusing on cycling my rainbow as often as I possibly can. And that can be our core strat. Definitely did those in the wrong order, by the way. I should have generated the card from White Noise first, just in case it gave me either focus or the AoE effect that I forgot the name of. Electrodynamics. Frontliner only gets to attack me 3 times here, so I actually don't end up taking damage. Consume! Oh, that's exactly the card we're looking for. So Consume is really good here because we get orb slots so fast and furious from Inserter that we can just use Consume to manage our orb slots and gain a ridiculous amount of focus. This deck has an idea now. Every 3 turns gain an energy. That's really good because we are lacking a little energy in this deck at the moment. Probably should have cool-headed there. Goodbye, enemy. Hello, nothing. Oh, I could take a fusion, actually. One plasma is just a bunch of extra energy for us. It's pre-upgraded as well. I'd never take a fusion that I then had to upgrade, but it does come pre-upgraded. I'm more than happy to upgrade all strike and defense here. Getting the upgrades on those defense, really damn powerful. I'd have loved to play Streamline or Consume this turn, but I really shouldn't just take damage so flippantly. And it works out in the end. Pre-upgraded genetic algorithm. I'll take it. I think it's still early enough that I can let that genetic algorithm get really, really strong. We need the consume upgrade and the rainbow upgrade. Consume first, though. Backliner is attacking this turn. Okay. Oh, consume turned up in the hand. That's the worst. It's not bad, but it's the worst because I now have to play it. I don't really have a choice. Okay. Let's pull back white noise. Nice. Ooh, a lot of things to summon. We'll rainbow first, then dual cast. Good, we got to take that target out. Perfect. Even managed to full defense. And now we've just got a gestating Dark Orb here that will eventually end the life of all enemies. Dual cast, consume. I'm gonna go for the Swift Potion. Oh, I was looking for Streamline there, by the way. Come on. Streamline. Got him. Woo. So I needed a Streamline there so that the enemy is not guaranteed, that is to say the Gremlin leader in the backline is not guaranteed to attack this turn. If I didn't kill either the Mad Gremlin or the other Mad Gremlin, because there were two. If I didn't kill either of them, the backliner Gremlin leader was guaranteed to attack. Shuriken, every 3 turns... every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Heat sinks? What? I have 1 power in the entire deck right now, so not really our kind of jam. How often do I end a turn with no block and just wait to get blocked by my Frost Orbs? Like, really uncommonly? Really uncommonly. Cool. So I'll be card removing a... probably just like a straight up strike here. Regal Pillow. When it be rest, heal an additional 15 HP. That is really valuable. Go to another shop? Probably not. Ooh, okay. So if I offer a blue card here, I can actually just get a full heal. I'm kind of fine with offering the white noise at this point. It's not upgraded, and I'm really not going to have a great position to upgrade it, because I still have to hit this rainbow, and this cool-headed, and this reinforced body, and all of them are more priorities, or higher priorities than the white noise. So I'll take my full heal. Hell yes. Oh, great start to our fight here. I'll dual cast before we rainbow here because the fight is going to go for a little bit longer, so keeping up as many orbs as possible is still a good idea. Streamline's kind of had its day in the sun here. It doesn't really need to be in this deck anymore. We do need Rainbow upgraded, though. Like, desperately. Thankfully, we can just do that in the next space. Juzu Bracelet, normal enemy encounters are no longer encountered in question mark rooms, as well as... it's probably too late for that genetic algorithm. Smith to upgrade this Rainbow. Damn, we're gonna get this whole deck upgraded. It's gonna be lovely. Transform a card? We'd need extra energy before I'd be pleased about that result. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. It definitely consumes app dual cast. Yeah, it is. Liner is doing the healing. Dark Orb's not going to be enough here, though. Can't even generate enough orbs to kill. Lame. That'll do. Problem is I didn't get to play genetic algorithms, so I am going to have to basically just toy with my food here until I get the... Never mind. Get the opportunity to play the genetic algorithm just so that I can upgrade it for later. Also gonna wait and then kill in one more turn's time. No clues for spotting why. We're gonna be just before the trigger of Happy Flower and just before the trigger of Inserter. You are kidding me. I'm not even gonna manage to get the kill this turn. Kill the enemy! Ah! Kill the enemy! Yeah! Kill the enemy! Can't believe I'm one short. So bad. Alright, well, let's try and link this up again. It'll take a bunch of turns. Used so many resources there just because I was mad. Don't use resources just because you're angry. Angry. Don't do what I did. Next turn we kill. At least I've got a hologram in there. I should be able to pull something back that will kill. Or just Rainbow. Excuse me for a second there while I close my... Close? Yep, close my throat. I'm just deciding to die in the middle of this episode. Doom Gloom Doom Bullseye. Bullseye pre-upgraded is the only way that I would consider it. Whatever. We'll take a copy of it. We'll play with it. Okay. Reinforced body. We do need to focus on our defense as well. Oh my god. Consume in the first turn. Even a fission. Really would have liked hologram not to be the card that we drew there. Drawing hologram means that I can't just pull back the consume again. Ow. There's no need to use genetic algorithm this turn. I may as well just not. There's that strength buff. Clearly could have inverted those attacks. Would have had the lock on the backliner here. I do just need this Dark Orb to gestate a lot more. Hey, I can even use it just to take out the 2 torch heads. Okay. 43 damage in the back line. I'd rather not take that if I can avoid it at all. Fine. Ow. We should have relative ease with the kill now. This fight really shouldn't have even been this close. Oh well. So, definitely bullseye, and then still not full defended, eh? Damn, Frost Orbs! Obviously we consume. Just gonna hologram. Enemy had the vulnerability. Definitely buffer. Enemy had the vulnerability to orbs, so works for us. Nuclear battery at the start of each combat, channel 1 plasma. Easy pick here. Just gives us the extra energy that we need while we're doing the setup. Okay. So a lot of these fights are going to be quite slow because the setup is quite slow. We'll ultimately all be fine though, don't worry. On and giant rainbow hit. We'll even hologram back the rainbow and go for another giant rainbow. Even got the genetic algorithm out. Perfect. Come on, lightning. Lightning? Lightning! Goodbye, enemy. Hello, peace of mind. I'd take that cool-headed if it was pre-upgraded, but I have another cool-headed that I haven't even upgraded yet. I will fight here. I think we actually might have a good opportunity to outpace these enemies. Alright, so I'm going to fusion cool-headed, then dual cast the plasma orb. Gives me just a ridiculous amount of energy this turn. Best defense I can generate that turn, so no need to really think, because all other ways to play that hand were just inferior. Rainbow, hologram back the rainbow, play the rainbow again, and then just genetic algorithm for the heck of it. Come on, lethal? Best I could really get that turn, though. Cool-headed, zap, defend, and hell yeah, even kill. Mango, raise your max HP by 14. Actually pretty good. Let's definitely lose the upgraded defend. As much as I want to keep the defend there. I actually really want the FTL. Okay. Speaking of the FTLs, FTL. Consume Rainbow. Just gives us back extra energy. I love how that works. I actually really want the cool-headed out here. Headed. Reason being, I just want some extra passive block. "32 kills the backline. Don't have the energy for it, of course. So what's the incoming damage? 18, 10, 28. Yeah, we're fine. Keep forgetting I don't have an energy relic. I have a nuclear battery. Different things. Gotta keep that in mind. And now we just have the Darkling in the front line to kill next turn. Ugh, can I kill a single Darkling in a single turn? I'm thinking no. That should get it done, though. Single self-repair. Beautiful. Veer off to this side. Apotheosis. Capacitor? Capacitor is nice. It'll help us get more orb slots at a faster rate than the inserter, so that we can actually start consuming a lot really early. It's actually really good. 10 block on the first turn from the anchor. I mean, that's 20 block between the anchor and the boot sequence. I'll take it. Most of the cards in the deck are upgraded, so we don't need the Apotheosis. It's cool-headed for... there we go. I was really hoping I was going to get to play the fusion that turn, but oh well. Oh god, I forgot to play boot sequence. Damn it, Ryan. We'll hologram back the rainbow. Play it for some extra defense. Then we'll consume and then defend. Bad timing on the draws here. Bad play, but also the draws could have been timed a little better to get much better of an effect. Should have just counted my defense there. It didn't matter to play Streamlane that turn much at all anyway, though. Okay, so 13 damage next turn? How likely is that? Not particularly. Alright, we hologram back specifically the... What? Self-repair? Where is it? Okay, weird. No self-repair in there. Huh. Okay, we're on our second shuffle. I did not think we were. Oh well. Self-repair kill. Bottle Flame. Upon pickup, choose an attack card. Start each combat with that in your opening hand. What would I want in my opening hand of the attack cards in this deck? Just FTL. Definitely need to upgrade Capacitor and Buffer. Probably in that order. Yeah, I'll just take the mask. Vajra started combat with 1 strength. Unfortunately, I have to take the Sapphire Key here. As much as I like Vajra. That said, Vajra isn't even particularly big for this build, so it's not necessary. Still something I'm a little saddened by. Okay. Having a bunch of energy here is really good because it means I can consume, hologram consume is the idea, but here I guess I just pull it back. Yeah, bullseye's going to be a lot of damage over the course of this. Should have played it defend before the bullseye though. Yep. One more cool-headed's enough to keep us safe. 40 incoming damage. Look at me shiver. Look at me shake. So I only protect 6 with the buffer. Should be consume, reinforce. Taking 3 damage this turn. Alright, we do get to play the genetic algorithm finally for a good value. No need to play the boot sequence. We can take that later. Yes, TikTok indeed. It's okay. Got this. I just love how you can scale out of control with a build like this. Okay, we should fusion first, then dual cast. No, we should then consume, then dual cast, defend, strike. Enemy goes down. Beautiful. Old coin. Upon pickup, gain 300 gold as well as a defragment or a capacitor. I think we'll take the extra capacitor. Impatience is huge for this deck. So would actually Electrodynamics be. Take Electrodynamics. Didn't want Steam Barrier there, but we happened to pair it. That's my bad. Knowing that was the last pairing, I should have just purposefully mispaired it. Electrodynamics is going to be, what, 12 damage to all of them? Now it's more than that with the zap. So we'll Electrodynamics, zap. Now they're all dead. I had to evoke that, so I didn't want the capacitor out yet. I do want it out now, though. By they all, I am just talking about the summons. Oh, definitely consume Rainbow. Oh, just so many damn passive effects here. Love it. No, I need to throw most of this hand. Otherwise, I'm just not going to defend well enough this turn. That's still mostly the same hand that you've given me there. Not sure if you're aware of what you've just done there, video game. Okay, we did get the genetic algorithm. Good pickup. Ancient Tea set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy, as well as another defragment. Sure. God, there's a lot of misplays this episode, just saying. Alright. Definitely got to consume. Dual cast for the damage. Whew. Genetic Algorithm's a giant block here. Thank you for turning up this turn, because gosh, I know I need it. You know, the easiest way is streamline, hologram back to streamline again here. Kind of have to take the path of least resistance. And then this turn is the rough one. Ow. Skill potion as well as another self-repair? It's probably too much now. And I have to recall here, otherwise I don't get past. Well, I'm gonna just focus on winning this fight, and then if we happen to win the heart fight as well, I'd like that, but I'm fine either way. I'm gonna reboot. Good, I was just looking for defensive cards here. Very glad I picked one up. Oh, yikes. Sort of cool-headed. Pass the zap. Definitely throw out the fusion as well. Alright, I am in desperate need of, like, consume. Hologram consume. Okay, there's not even a consume in here. I'm gonna hologram back the cool-headed. I just need as many frost orbs as I can get right now. Alright, I'll leave myself with the ability to play 3 cards next turn. Okay. That could be a lot worse. Do need more frost orbs up though. Good rainbow. Rainbow defend barrier, and now, alright, I've got the buffer for later large hits. Enemy isn't splitting yet, but they'll probably be splitting next turn, unfortunately for us. Just gonna drop the self-repair, get it out of the deck. Actually, not even gonna generate anything else there. It's fine. Nope. Don't want to play a bunch of cards here because I do want to be able to play as many cards as I can after the enemy's purged here. 36 incoming. Yes, I consume. Rainbow is really important just because that Dark Orb is kind of our salvation right now. Okay, I leave myself with the ability to play 4 cards in this upcoming turn. The enemy has reduced my draw, so I actually draw maximum 4 cards. Alright, so we get through this fight. It was a little bit shaky there for a moment, but this kind of deck does just tend towards victory. That fusion, and that's the kill. Woo. Alright, so that's the Ascension 6 victory with Rainbow in, what, just a casual hour? 12:31. I mean, 12:31 as a score is still really good. Buffer is going to be really important. Okay, here we... Dodecahedron's never going to be active. Choose a skill. Started combat without any opening hand. I kind of just want to put the... Okay, if I took that... 192, so half of this and half of that. So half of this is what? 70... No, it's not 70. It's like 67.5. Half of this is 125. So it's around the cost of the membership card. I'll put consume in my opening hand and then remove a card. Literally exact cost, by the way. But I kind of want the focus potion more than the card removal now. Yeah, I'm taking it, and I'm taking cool-headed. I think that's actually a far better choice for me. So getting consume in our opening hand is simply a case of I always want to have consume before I... Oh god, genetic algorithm. Did you have to turn up this early? I really want to have consume out before I get my hologram. Just need the defense. God, this is a lot of incoming damage as well. Ugh. At least we've got buffer for this turn. It's hologram back like, I don't know, FTL. Do some damage. Okay. Please stop hitting me. Oh god, that backline hit is going to be harsh. Okay, Sundial every 3 times you shuffle your deck, gain 2 energy, as well as go for the eyes. Yeah, put a little bit of weakness in this deck, definitely. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted. Consume, hologram, consume. Now my job is generate as many frost orbs as possible. As quickly as I possibly can as well. We're dead. Buffer is really good, not against this though. This is the multi-attack. I was really hoping they would do their singular attacks up first. So I needed weakness or genetic algorithm that turn. Basically the only 2 things that would have helped me through that. Or just not to take so much damage in the Spire Shield and Spire other fight. So what was the big problem with this deck? So we had a single copy of Rainbow, and we had not that much energy. If we had an Energy Relic instead of Nuclear Battery, we weren't offered one instead of Nuclear Battery, mind. If we had an Energy Relic instead of Nuclear Battery, we would have been in a much better position. If I could have gotten many more orb slots out earlier, rather than having to rely on consuming really, really early, because otherwise I just wasn't going to get enough value out of my frost orbs, we would have done a lot better. Another thing that would have done a lot better for us is if we had the cracked core replaced with the frozen core, because then I just would have been generating frost orbs every single time I had a free slot, and with the inserter and that, we would have just been in a great position. Single copy of Glacier, like just 1 copy of Glacier in the entire deck would have made it so much better. I only started realizing, hey, we're not getting the frost that I'm looking for late in the game, and that's when I started taking another cool-headed, but it just wasn't enough by that point. That said, it still won. It still killed Act 3. We still unlocked the next level of Ascension. So we're all good. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves over the course of this 66-minute epic, and hopefully we'll see you next time.